integrity. I have a classroom that's way down on the end, and a lot of times the wind blows through here, and garbage goes down on that end. And one day after lunch, 7D was standing outside my classroom, and I walked in, and I just looked at him and said, "Look, you guys are standing around here waiting for class to open. You're pushing each other, you're shoving, you're doing all these other things. Look at all the garbage down here. Why don't you make yourselves useful and pick up some of this trash?" And you could go, "Oh yeah, oh, somebody else will do that," you know, kind of like they always do. But I had a couple girls who actually did, and then the next day they did, and the next day they did. And now it's become kind of a thing. When I come in after lunch, they're waiting outside the class, the girls go, "Look how much garbage I picked up." And I'm not asking them to do it. They're doing it on their own. And there are two who mainly do it, but there are others who occasionally will do it. But the two who do it most often, and I'd like to recognize them for outstanding conduct and exemplary behavior during garbage collection. This is really good on the wall. You may have to explain it to your parents. They can email me if they don't know what it means. Tara Vindla and Prachi Jha. Okay, a couple weeks ago, I was photocopying 8th grade tests right after school, and I had them on the copier, and they were collating and everything. And something came up, and I got distracted, and I forgot that I was photocopying the tests in there, and I left. I went home. That night, I got an email from a student who said, "Hey, I was in the staff room, and I saw that you had a stack of tests in there, and out of curiosity, I took a look at it, but once I realized that it was a test, I was done. You know, I knew I shouldn't be looking at it, but I just wanted to let you know that I did see the first question on the test, and I just wanted to let you know that." And I thought it was pretty amazing, first of all, that a student would admit to something like that. I thought it was amazing, on the other hand, that I actually forgot something in the staff room. But I want to give this recognition to Nirali Rahul. I don't think any other student would have done that. And I thought it was a really good thing to do. So if I ever leave anything back there and you see it, you want to get one of these, just shoot me an email and I'll make it happen. All right, thanks.
Thanks, Mr. G. Next up we have Mr.
Alright, so I'm going to probably be up here for a little while because I'm not only going to give away my certificates, but I'm also going to do Mrs. Pina and Senora Bargamon's as well. Alright, so for my certificates, the first certificate goes to a student in my math class who is at a different pace than the rest of the class. And as a result, she is often left on her own to work on problems while I'm working with the rest of the class. And she has less time with me than the rest of the students do. I can always guarantee that she's working hard, that she is checking her answers, that she's being honest and diligent, and she really is showing integrity when nobody is looking, because my attention's on the rest of the class. So this certificate is for Anoma. So then I was looking at my language arts class, and I teach 8B, and I love my language arts class. And I'm trying to find some sort of integrity award to give to a student in a you know what they are for. If not, please talk to her. So the first one is for ramen. Christopher. This one is for Caitlin Kerr. Will. Jasmine. Yuri. Okay, 7th grade for Mrs. Pina. Hannah. Okay, and Ashwarya. All right, and for Mrs. Bargavon, she gave me little stickies to give you a little bit of information. So this first one is to recognize for her outstanding effort. She's seen such a transformation in her effort and participation. And this is for Isabel. This student stood up for another classmate in front of the entire class, and also always has excellent citizenship. Tries his best, is always polite and positive. So this one goes to Nathan. This student stepped up and helped tutor a student without being asked because the usual tutor was absent. And this was all outside of the classroom, so this is when nobody was looking. And this is for Raka. All right. In 8B, I have the last 3 years, there's been a huge transformation in the classroom for attention and effort. And this goes to Vincent. And finally, I have one for someone who helps after every Spanish class to clean up. If she sees Mrs. Barkman with extra work, she immediately rushes to help her. She has a great spirit of community, and this goes to Kyle. Next, we're going to have Mr. Clark.
Morning, everyone. I'm going to keep it short and sweet this time, because I gave my sportsmanship speech at the first assembly. So,